All right, so I'm making this video both as a usage video to include, hopefully or maybe, in my knife talk video on this knife, the Benchmade 940, and also as an unboxing. So I myself, to be honest, don't watch too many unboxing videos, but I was watching a video from Patty's Potato Peelers, and it was an unboxing video, and I thought it was kind of interesting. It's to hear the very first reactions. All of my other videos, or almost all of them, are after at least a little bit of use, so that I have an idea of what I like and don't like, and know what I'd like to say and everything about the knife. But I think it's worthwhile and can be interesting to see or hear the very first reactions also. So I have these knives here. This is a heck of a big package, especially for how inexpensive this package cost, from Smoky Mountain Knife Works, as you can see here. So let's open it up. .940 has stayed sharp. Really happy with Benchmade's S30V. So lots of packing stuff, packing slip, a return exchange form, so that's easy, makes it easy. And they've had good service when I did have to return something. I had a Rough Rider that it was really inexpensive, but it had an issue that made it unusable basically. But then they also, and they gave me great service. They actually just sent another one. And the people that I've talked to have been nice and everything. But they always send all these things, so like advanced hearing aid technology kind of tells you who's buying a lot of knives, and that's fine. I don't need hearing aids as far as I know. This eagle figurine, kind of interesting, I guess. A celebration of luck. So, elephant, symbol of luck, I guess. A clothing company, I guess. And a little dog tag / crucifix. So, always include some things that I think I'm pretty sure I won't be buying from, but maybe some people do. I mean, they must, that's why they include it, right? But lots of packing stuff here, and let's see what's first. So first, you guys can see that's a steel wheel box. Pretty big box here, and this is a steel wheel roamer. And I have videos on a different steel wheel roamer already, but this is the smaller steel wheel roamer in D2 steel with black blade and black handle. And so the other one that I have videos on that I was carrying, it's in my EDC video from recently, is about 6.5 inch blade, and this is about a 5.5 inch blade. Those are like $65 and $75, I think, knives, this one being $65 normally. And Smoky Mountain Knife Works has this on sale for $32.99 before shipping. So I really think that's a great deal. I've really enjoyed the other steel wheel roamer in D2 that I have. Been really impressed with the steel, with the coating, and especially with the ergonomics and the design itself. And this feels the same. The handle's a little smaller on this one, but it's still big enough for my hand, which is pretty wide, kind of sausage fingers and everything. Feels good in the hand. This is not so much of a functional finger choil. Maybe for some people, but for me, I wouldn't really put my finger there. But this is a smaller knife, so the forward choil is a little less necessary. Yeah, looks like a really nice knife. Let's look at the grind here. So the grind looks, it's hard to see that on the camera, I think. But the grind looks significantly, I'd say, actually thinner than on the other steel wheel roamer. Still not the thinnest grind. Probably not going to be your go-to kitchen knife, but definitely could be used for that. Going to be a great hunting knife, camping knife, and things like that. I'm happy to have gotten this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this for myself or if I'm going to use it as a Christmas gift, but it's definitely a great deal. I'm happy with it. And let's take a look at the sheath. So it comes in two pieces here. This is the attachment screws, which, like I said in my EDC video there, these screws aren't really that great in use on the other roamer. They were pulling out of this attachment when I went to pull the knife out of my pocket, or not my pocket, out of the sheath. So if you can get different Chicago screws, or even better, I'd say maybe just a different attachment system for the sheath, which is also really nice. So this sheath, just like the other one on the steel wheel roamer, really nice. Pretty much as nice, I'd say, as a mass production factory produced knife gets. So clicks in, really good retention, nice sheath. I'm happy with this one. Like I say, I mean, I kind of feel like right now I want to keep it like about every knife that I get and is a nice knife, but we'll see. This one's significantly lighter. You can tell that it's a thinner stock, and I like that on this size of a knife. But yeah, we'll see what I do with this. Look out for a 1-minute overview and a knife talk video. Although most of the 1-minute overview info is in this video, but look out for it. Let's see what's next here. So throw this back in the box if I can get it to close. And that's good enough, I'd say. So let's throw that over there, that over there. And then the next thing in here is going to be nowhere near as big of a box. We have a Cold Steel Pro Lite Tanto. So Smoky Mountain Knife Works also has these on sale. They're normally, I think, like $25. It was on sale for $15 or a little less. And I decided to get one. I don't have like a full-size Cold Steel. I have a Micro Recon Tanto. But I wanted a full size. I'd really like to get the Immortal, and I've had and really like the Cold Steel Code 4, but didn't really want to spend the $125 on Code on the Immortal. So here is the Pro Lite. So this is a nice design. I like the looks of the design, and it feels pretty ergonomic in hand. That was one thing. I wasn't sure how my fingers would sit with this ridge, but it seems like it's sitting right. It's about a 3.5-inch blade, I think. I went with a Tanto blade shape because it's kind of like a classic Cold Steel blade shape. They really do a lot of the Tantos. I didn't really know that this had this little bump here. I don't really know why it has that, but so let's see. Unlock it. A lot of Cold Steels that I've had with the Triad lock have been drop closed, like super smooth. My Talwar XL, the Code 4, this one doesn't look like it's quite as smooth, but I'm sure it will smooth out. Definitely no problem. I saw some people saying that they had trouble, I think Gideon's Tactical or maybe a late Boy Scout saying that they had trouble closing it with one hand. Doesn't look like I'm having any trouble with that. Definitely usable. I think I'm gonna throw this one in my pocket and see how I like it. But at $15 before shipping, probably also not a bad option for like a Christmas gift. This has German 4116 steel, which is definitely not a high-end steel. It's kind of like a kitchen knife steel, like not a high-end kitchen knife steel. So it's gonna be really stainless, but doesn't have much carbon in it. Not a big deal, especially on a just general use knife, a budget EDC type knife. So yeah, I think I'm happy with this one too. Pretty typical clip, plastic handles. The handles look nice. They're a nice blue color. It's not too thick or anything. Yeah, definitely a good using knife. And I mean, keep in mind that this is actually how you cut almost all of the time with a knife, in a pinch grip rather than a hammer grip, so or whatever you want to call this. So yeah, interesting knife. Maybe as a gift or something, I'll get the one that has the oval or whatever hole to open it, and kind of like a harpoon style blade. But yeah, so this is what I ordered from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. I think I'm happy with both, especially for the prices. I don't think I would have ordered the steel wheel if it was $65, and I probably wouldn't have ordered this at $25 plus shipping. But $14 plus shipping, splitting the shipping with the steel wheel, definitely a good deal. So that's what I got today. There shouldn't be anything else in here, but better to check, right? Nope, that's it. You never know, right? Well, if you've enjoyed this video, please like it. If you have any comments on either of these knives or anything like that, feel free to leave them. I appreciate also if you subscribe, that way you see when I put up my 1-minute overview and knife talk videos of the steel will and this knife, the Cold Steel Pro Lite. Don't forget to go out and do good.